Speak for yourself. I do not spraff.
I think you do, mate.
I spraff highly qualitative
shite.
Well, I was going to say
fecal matter.
Yes, fecal.
A fecal deficit.
Deficit?
Yeah.
I don't know what you meant.
There's been a lack of it for a while.
Right.
That makes sense. I get it.
How all doing, boys?
Fantastic.
Yeah, good, mate. Really
Glad to hear
good.
it. Good.
Good to hear your voice.
It's been
It's
been a hot minute. Just a
We've
little
missed
hot
you.
minute.
I have missed you.
Oh, thanks, guys. I missed you too.
Banter 2 weeks. I was like, yeah, it's holidays. Yeah.
It's Christmas time. We're locked down. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
A whole thing. I had assignments. You guys have jobs and shit.
Jobs and side jobs
and families and people.
Jobby deficits.
Jobby deficits.
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
But yeah, it's good fun. Thanks, those of you who are tuning into this late episode of the Unofficial Official podcast. It's been a
Trilogy.
Been a hot minute, as I said, but you will get three boys quite quickly. But yeah, it's good. Today's date is January the 6th. And yesterday, yeah, man, the 6th. And
I thought it was the 8th. No.
You wish. You just want time to move quicker so that you can
go back to uni.
Constraints. Fun, lovely stuff.
Time is not real. I'm convinced.
That's an interesting hypothesis.
It is.
I mean, people just made time. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. Pro's going to tell us off in a minute, Charles.
Here we go. Time is just a construct, man. Time is relative, okay?
Yeah,
time is relative.
Yeah, but like, why does it go like? Okay, Mr. Science Man. Why does sometimes it go really fast and then really slow, or like fast and slow at the same time?
Right. Perception.
Yes.
Have you ever been at a job or at a class you didn't like?
Mm-hmm.
And the last few hours are dragging in, and you keep checking that watch, and you swear to God that clock's not moving.
Yeah.
And sometimes you even look at that clock, and you're like, no, you skip back. I fucking seen that. You skip back. That is partially, you're somehow bending time and space with your mind. If you want to put it like that. But mostly you're just looking at the clock too much.
Yeah,
and you didn't realise it's actually been 30 seconds since you last looked at the clock, and your brains went, that must have been 15 minutes. And you squint your head round and it's not even been 10 seconds for your last look. That is a thing. Now, at the same time, when you get up in the morning and you've got, well, playtime, so it's cushy, man. You're sauntering about and you're getting ready, and you flick a second alarm off, you flick the third alarm off, and you take your time, having a wee yawn, you're like, it's all right, I'm up, so I know I'm in good time, and then you realise, oh, hell no, you've got about 5 minutes to leave. You've got to pack all your shit. You've got to wade through the great fucking Cool Runnings ice tunnel that is the valley from your door to the fucking bus stop, and literally like use handrails to pull yourself down Mount Everest. It's, oh man, like no, like that is same thing. You're not thinking about it as much as you probably should.
Yes,
but I do agree. Like that is, I've had a few mornings where I'm like, no, you're just dissolving on me. That's bullshit. I had 5 minutes. We did 2.5 minutes. Does it take me 3 minutes to brush my teeth? What's going on?
One theory I quite like is the idea that as you get older, your brain kind of gets worn away and it works slower. So that's what, as a kid, an hour feels like 4 days. But as an adult, an hour can be like, oh, blink. You're like, oh my God, it's 2. It was only 12 last time I checked the clock. I quite like, and I'm like, it makes sense. As the older you get, the more fatigued you get, the more tired you get, and the less quick your brain works. So time
that's just a really eloquent way to call me a boomer, aye?
Oh, not that, man. Oh, yeah, all right, fine. Boomer alert. But yeah, it's quite a nice little theory. I think it makes sense because you're young, your brain's fast. and you're like, oh my god, this is the longest thing ever. And then you get older, and you're like, wait a minute, that's not a long time at all. Why is it not a long time anymore?
Your perception.
At the minute, days go incredibly slowly. Like, there's far too much day in the day. Whereas when I was at uni, everything was like, woo, fast, day's gone, next day, constantly just like on one, like doing stuff all the time. And so now I'm like, days go so slowly. But then, like, weeks go like,
Yep.
gone.
You blink, you're like, oh my god, it's 21? What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny because I've seen a few folk try and like put that to 2020, and you're just like, but no, that year was fucking long as shit for so many people. But apparently, there's still a contingent of people out there that it flew by.
It flew by for me.
It
definitely.
flew by for me.
Yeah.
Nah, that was one of the longest years. Guys, that year was long, bro.
I don't know. I thought quite quick.
Think of everything that, like, let's think back to like the start, like January, February, March, the first lockdown. Can you just remember that far back?
Yeah.
All right, maybe I'll mark it up then.
To be fair, boomer. I think for me, it's I've literally been in the house. I think a lot of your perceptions to do with kind of movement and changing. Like you can kind of count your days by you got up, you left the house, you went to work, you came home. That's a day. But I now work from home, so I think for me, I wake up, I'll come downstairs, do my job, and then I'll be in the house in the same space. So I've not got that, like I like turning off and turning back on because I don't leave. I don't have that walk through the threshold of the house to go, okay, that's that day over, thank God. It's like, no, these days are all one now.
I think that's what's happening with me as well.
Yeah.
Just like not being out and going to classes and seeing people and whatever. And now I'm just like in my room on my own all day, every day.
There's nothing to fill your time with. Because you're not a gamer. You should be a gamer, Alex. Come on.
I know.
I can't believe you've done this.
PS5, Alex. Come on.
Try and get a PS5, Alex. Come on.
Get one now, Alex. Order one now.
Right now.
Get me one while you're at it.
Please.
Well, I had a wee bit of luck out story, guys. I was mentioning to Alex before. Fucking, that's a wee bit behind the scenes, guys. Telling us what we said before. But I got a big smeging telly, a big 65-incher.
Nice.
It's ridiculous, but we decided to go like with a future-proof telly for the eventual purchase of a PS5.
Makes sense.
But we went in with a price range of about a couple of grand for a 55-inch telly, that standard, the top of the line, bad boy. And on the way in, the Mrs. Privilege looks on the internet and it's 200 quid cheaper. Oh, fucking score! Into the store, it's even 200 quid cheaper than it said on the internet.
Nice.
So, my Mrs. Privilege was like, we can get a PS5. We're like, yes, we can, darling.
No.
Yes, we can. No, we can't. No, we actually can't.
No.
Remember, there's no point in getting one anyway because I don't play Demon's Souls.
Demon Souls, man. It's beautiful.
It looks good.
It's a beautiful game.
But I'm no... my days of playing permadeath kind of games like that
Souls-esque
are long
games.
gone.
Yeah.
Are long gone. Super Mario, all that shit, bro. I've done it. I beat that. You know what I'm saying? I've done that.
Oh, Super Mario is elite.
It's pretty lit. It's pretty lit.
What have you been playing anyway then if you've not been streaming? So.
I really have not been playing much. As I said, it's been kind of just being a dad. Playing the free games off Epic, kind of dip my toe in them, playing Smite as always. But yeah, not much. There's a free game that Epic gave out like 3-4 months ago called Dungeons 3. Been playing that. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It's like an RTS. You're evil, and you have to defeat the good guys. It's pretty fun. It's kind of tongue in cheek, jokey.
What's an RTS?
It's a real time strategy. Basically, point and click, command your troops, build a base, defend it, put traps and shit. It's pretty fun. It's like old school, like Warcraft 3.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you.
Before it went, wow.
Before it literally went, wow.
Literally. But yeah, that's literally pretty much been it. That and I was working a lot, now I'm not, which has been really nice. Just spending time with the family and chillaxing and having the child run around, which is always good. He's 7 months now, almost 8 months, and he's just about walking, which is like, can you stop?
Oh, bless.
Just stop it.
It's a great, beautiful build-up to first steps, then instant realization. Shit!
Yeah, I can no longer contain this whirlwind. It's no longer the lightning's out the bottle. Oh shit! But yes, it's been fun. You get a lot of toys and stuff for Christmas. So he's got a ball pit, which is great fun. Chasing balls around and cleaning them up constantly. That's
I just remember
awesome.
first time I was babysitting one of the little nephews, and little nephew privilege. And he started taking steps and stuff. So I'm like, obviously, keep him hands on, keep him as close as possible. I'm like, right,
yes,
you need to pay attention to your Prevs. You know what I mean? And I was doing pretty good. I was proud to say I was keeping my man's safety in mind. And at one point, I'm doing something with my hands, so I've literally just got my legs up on the table either side of him, and he's just playing, holding onto my legs. Okay, that way you just pin them in a wee bit, pen them in, but they're quite happy.
Yeah.
And this little guy just done the most jiu-jitsu ass thing. Like, I don't know, I still to this day, I'm not entirely sure how he managed to twist my leg in such a manner, but that he managed to flip himself round my leg without any momentum. Like, it's just literally just all him falling into my leg and somehow sweeping my leg and flipping it round so that he actually done head first at the ground. I can't be mad at you because you were determined. Gravity was having that. Like, there's no
kids are.
It was only a wee dunt, and thankfully there was a cover there because safety first. But still, like, how
kids are so strong, like, because they're so light as well. They can just throw themselves about. Like,
well, he literally, like, I can't even describe how he done it because I can barely even remember. But I just remember he went from in between my legs to the right of my legs and on his head. And I'm like, how? At no point, like, I think this was split seconds, like, maneuver that I'm like, how? What? I need to take up jiu-jitsu and figure that out.
I have a yoga class on Friday, guys. Sexy Maria is doing a yoga class for us.
Is it on Zoom?
It is on Zoom.
To be fair, what's not on Zoom now? Man, see if I could go back a year's time. Sex me all up in Zoom, being sensual.
Incredibly sexy.
That's what you like to see. If I could go back a year in time, I would go back and I'd put all my money into Zoom stocks.
Isn't it?
Yep. I would be a rich man.
A very rich man.
Because they're just popping off.
Yeah.
Everybody's using them.
So funny because you're all sitting using like Discord and Zencaster and FaceTime and all this other stuff. Then the boomers just dig out this app that nobody kens and make it go huge.
Yup. What the fuck is Teams?
Oh, Teams is a pain in the arse.
It's such a pain in the arse. We have to use it for online lectures, and it's just a nightmare.
But it's like the same thing. It's like a Zoom.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like Discord for work, basically.
Yeah.
It's like a big social media, but it's all like professional business, and you're like, ugh. No.
Oh, it's like we use Sling instead of Slack.
It's like that.
What?
Don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's Slack's like a business Discord, but there's a free version somewhat called Sling.
Okay.
All right, I'm a boom. Okay, I've got 2 jobbies. There's no jobby deficit here. Fuck. Don't replace me. Don't replace me with some young whippersnapper.
That's what you did with the guy before me, though.
Well, just a revolving door. Just a revolving door.
Sorry.
That's what I call a glass ceiling.
We don't have glass ceilings here. We smash glass ceilings.
By the way, I've been watching Scandal lately. That is a great TV show. You should watch it.
Scandal.
Yeah. Basically,
so it's a Scandinavian show.
It's set in America. it's based on the president of the United States, and there's like this team of like super spy lawyer gladiators that deal with all the scandals and quash them and stop them from going mad. And it's like, it's basically just about the president fucking this woman that's not his wife the whole time. Really good, really really good. It's one of those. It's by Shonda Rhimes. She's like,
I've heard that. Yeah.
She's mega, like she does all the juicy, like say the dramas that get you, like Grey's Anatomy. That's a Shonda Rhimes job. Like How to Get Away with Murder. I think that was her.
Oh, I love How to Get Away with Murder.
So it's in that kind of vein, and it's just juicy, so juicy. You're like, there's so many like wee backstories. And you're like, oh, the fuck. It's good. Would recommend 10 out of 10.
Right.
What's been your go-to, Alex?
Everything and anything, just to fill
what's the best one? What's the one you're binging
I'm
right now?
I'm binging Silent Witness right now.
Ooh.
All right.
I am very obsessed. There is
is that like a forensic file show or something?
Yeah, it's like forensics, and there's a really fit pathologist in it, and I'm like, nice. you're hot. And then he died, and then he didn't die, and I was like crying, and I was like, what is going on? But yeah, no, that's what I've just been binging loads of murder shows, to be honest.
You be sociopathic training.
Me, a sociopath? I wouldn't know.
I've been having a nice, lovely wee nostalgia fest to myself. Finally decided to bite the bullet and catch up with Cobra Kai, the sequel to the Karate Kid films, the original.
Yes, I have heard it's been popping off.
Really smart. It's so well done. It's from the perspective of the baddies. Now, for those who don't know, Alex, Karate was a film in the 80s, actually like 84-ish. And basically...
That's 16 years before I was born.
Yeah, it's madness, isn't it?
Mention things. Wasn't that many years before I... Anyway. Long story short, it's from the TV show's from the perspective of the loser, the baddie, the antagonist, and it's it's literally 30 years down the line. He's the dropout bum. He lost the girl. He's still got his old classic car. He's still kind of stuck in his old ways, and shit's just going crappy for him. But through a small string of events, ends up reopening the Cobra Kai gym. But
I assumed that was a person. It's a gym.
Yeah,
okay.
It's the gym's the Cobra Kai as the gym clan.
I assumed that was like the name of a guy, like the really cool guy called Cobra Kai, But no.
That's a bit too. That's more like the action films that were in a bit of the sci-fi films, like Snake Plissken, fucking Escape from New York kind of thing. But yeah, it's brilliant and it's handled so tastefully. The cool thing as well is Danny LaRusso, the protagonist for the original film, he's actually technically he's kind of like the antagonist for the first season because he's done really well since he won in the film. Spoiler alert for a 30-year-old film.
The fuck?
But, he's gone on to get the house and the big jobs, and he's got billboards all over the place, and poor guy's having to drive by and see his face every day kind of thing, and he doesn't really know how lucky he's got it. But as they kind of get into the mix, he comes into it a little bit more, and there's a lot of reminiscing back to like his sensei, Mr. Miyagi, who in real life the actor passed, so they do like.
Can I just interrupt for a second because I just had a message from Troll that says "bust a nut in some cat pussy."
No sending messages in class.
And I was started trying not to laugh, and I couldn't not, so I had to just.
Yeah, boy. That's how we do it. Sorry, I don't actually go on Discord anymore, so because I've got it open, I'm like, I've got so many notifications. I'm like glancing at it and going.
I have like 112 on Discord.
I mean, I've got 16, and I thought that was bad. But
I literally have. Hang on, I think I have 112.
But you chomped 2K plus.
I might need to do a call of the servers I'm in because I'm like, nah, I can't.
Oh, me too.
I can't do it.
I did that last year and I've still got so many. I just had to have the heart to leave my little meme mines. Even when they dry
the meme hives. Meme.
Yeah, you mean mines. Just go mining for memes, mate.
Oh, I thought you meant like mines, like with a D. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm in some mime discords. Yeah.
No,
we just
I thought you said like
we purely speak in emojis.
minds, like people that have minds like that do memes. No.
So what? Are you still in the new mess?
I am. I thought I was getting better with him. Apparently not.
Raggy.
Just getting to the climax to actual proper English down south.
Down south.
Dan said.
Everyone
here still thinks I'm northern.
I was going to say, you've been terrorising them with any more of your sayings.
Loads. Right, my friend has written me a list. He's going to send it me for next week. I've got it. He's written a list because right. So apparently, every time I say anything that's not like southern language, he gets to punch me in the arm. He's written a list of the times that we've been on FaceTime since we came back home of just stuff that I've said. So that I think he said he has something like 65 punches on me or something.
I mean,
surely some of them are doublers. That's no fair.
Is this something that you agreed to, or is it like, I'm just going to punch you? I'm going to make a list.
We just bully each other, to be honest. So.
Nice. That's okay then.
There was a time I got pulled up by Sexy Maria in yoga because I was covered in bruises, and I had the little like vest top thing on my yoga leggings, and I was literally fucking covered in bruises. And she pulled me aside at the end, and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, we just batter each other. It's fine."
Is everything okay at home? Like, yes, Sexy Maria, yes.
Yes, Sexy Maria.
Actually, like the worst yoga students ever use are just rolling a bit, laughing, dying hungry, or like I actually want, like, I feel for this poor lassie trying to put on a Zoom yoga class with you not making faces at each other in the camera.
No, because here's the thing. So actually, I really like yoga, and me and my mates, there's 4 of us, me, Cam, Dan, and Millie. And we all kind of go to the back. We stay at the back, but we all do the stuff that we're meant to do.
Good.
And we're all quite good at it.
I'm glad to hear it.
But we did do this one session. I think I told Prim about this. I don't know if I told you, Troll. We did a sleep yoga thing, right? What? You guys know me. You know how much I have to move.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dan and Millie were like, "Oh, sleep yoga, yes, I love it." And me and Cam were like sat there scatting out in the corner, like, "I need to move. I can't cope."
It's not bedtime right now. Why am I lying down and closing my eyes?
Sexy Maria came over to us after, and she was like, "Guys, I'm so sorry. Next time you could do this, 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 and this rather than do the sleep thing, because I could see you like scatting."
Love that. You're just sitting there, you're literally vibrating on the floor. You're like, I need to move.
We were chucking mints at each other. We were like sat there, like both tapping the floor and chucking mints at each other. As you do.
I'm going to need some of that. I'm going to start doing some full-blown meditations because.
Do you want me to link you to Sexy Maria's yoga?
Oh, that'd be so good.
Don't send me anything that says Sexy Maria's yoga, please. The Mrs. Privilege will not be taken kindly. Pop up my messages. I think I'm yoga, right?
She's not like, so, right, here's the thing. So she's called Sexy Maria because her personality is incredibly sexy. She's just like one of those lovely people. She's not like a looker, but she's just a beautiful person.
Jesus.
Sorry, Sexy Maria. But I'm not objectifying her because it's not like that. It's just that she's a sexy person.
It's not so sexy, Sexy Maria.
Yeah.
I love the post-justification, objectification. Sort of like, it's almost that I'm not being racist, but kind of thing. But you do it in reverse. You know, like, I'm not objectifying when I say
she's called Sexy Maria.
What I say. I feel that. It's like I always say to like Chino at the Deftones metal band. He's a little bit of a husky guy, a little bit of a cholo, but not the most conventionally attractive guy, but by God, when that motherfucker's up on stage, get it all day, like, you can't even say that.
Do you know what's a really random thing that I find really attractive? What? People playing the cello. What the fuck is that about? Like, when did this come about?
Somebody just starts playing Apocalyptica at you, and you just start fucking getting weak at the
Yeah,
knees.
exactly. I don't know where this has come from.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. It's a weird one.
It's quite weird.
Yeah, I'm not going to dissect the idea of
No, that's not.
what's going on there. That's for a different podcast.
Another time.
Right, highlights 2020. What was the highlights?
Starting uni.
Yeah,
Nice.
you were pretty hyped for that.
I've loved every minute of it. It's been a nightmare, but I've loved it. That's probably. I'm getting the puppy.
You getting a puppy?
No, I've got a
Jesus.
puppy.
Nice.
Got a puppy. That was fast.
Well, my family have a puppy. Anyway, but there's a puppy.
There's a tiny dog.
She's called Willow, and
That's a cute name.
she's incredibly cute. She's teething at the minute, so she's just biting the fuck out of my hands. But she's incredibly cute. So those are probably my highlights.
I can respect that. I can get behind that. Yeah, mine's is probably having a child. That's a big one.
God.
Oh,
You had to trump everybody.
Yeah. To be totally fair, it was literally until that exact moment I said it. It didn't come into my head. I was like, "Fuck, what is it?"
How fast it was last year.
Is it starting night shift? Is it working from home? Is it? Oh no, wait, I had a son. Yeah, no, we'll do that one. That's a good one. That'll do.
Mine was getting a big telly.
Nice.
yeah, mate.
Did you get that in 2020 or did you get that in 2021?
Fuck you, troll.
So let's ask the question again, Priv. Okay, let's answer it with a shred of honesty this time, right? 2020 22.
Oh, I've missed you
2020.
so much, troll. I've missed you.
Gang.
Fucking. I really liked the first lockdown. I did.
Yeah.
I did. I know, like, it's hanging to say, but there was just a bit of a vibe.
It was fun.
for
Discord
a
was
wee
popping
while.
off. Like everybody came together. It was like all nighters sitting up playing games, chatting shit. It was good. Good fun.
Culminated when we done that late night party with Cruiser and Grant the Grafter. It was just fucking. Oh, it was awesome.
Good, Grant.
Really great getting to know like Grant and like fucking Manny and getting sitting listening to Tony scream about Rocket League all year and shit. Yeah, man, it's been different. It's been good.
Do you have New Year's resolutions? Is that a thing that we do here?
Oh God, no, fuck that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do one, I would not stop you. I would support you in every way. But I know for a fact, I wouldn't stick to anything I made. Not a chance.
Well, the only rule then is with a resolution to me is it should be this is something that you are going to do. Do or do not. There is no try. None of this. Oh, this year I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to try and do more of that. No. Pick something and stick with it. This year,
I'm going to survive.
I'm going to get Abby's back.
Nice.
I've not seen Abby in ages.
Do it.
But
do it.
It's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. One way or another.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah, well, I definitely let it fall to the wayside with the ice as a horrible excuse because my little circuit out from here is a fucking ice rink.
Oh man, the weather just now is mad. Like it's literally so foggy at my bit. Like it's mad. Like I looked outside, I was like, "What the fuck?" From 4 in the afternoon. Excuse. What?
Yeah.
In the place where you live, Priv, it's always a fucking ice rink, mate. It's a nightmare.
It's worse than usual because there's just no gritty to get in. So like literally no word of life where you can where I stayed right down to where we went for the live podcast. Well, attempt. It takes about 50 minutes to traverse.
Yeah.
If you're going to take care, which I can't afford to do when I'm going for the bus, so it's just cowabunga.
Yeah, take a sled, man.
Pre-Rona,
I just got a pair of fucking flat airwalks, like proper, like
pre-Rona, like last winter. We went to the the gay club near you, Priv.
There's a gay club near me.
Yeah.
You call me gay?
Only if you want me to.
What would be wrong with that?
No. There's a gay club? I didn't. Well, okay, there's a gay club.
Yeah, so there's a gay club near you. And it was icy, and I went down that Everest that we talked about in 7-inch heels.
Oh my God.
Oh, that gay club, right.
You know what I'm on about.
No, I've heard rumours.
It's awful. It's awful.
Yeah, I haven't heard very good rumours,
No,
but I've heard
nightmare, mate.
That actually makes sense now, because I'm pretty sure the Mrs. Priv and the Sister Priv accidentally went there and kind of got treated like shit.
Yeah. This was the place when I went, and there was that woman in the toilet, and she told me it was okay to be gay, but not to be English.
I mean, I understand where she's coming from.
That should literally, like, that scenario, I wish you'd just, like, actually dramatise and, like, film that scenario and just use that as a proper, like, welcome to Scotland. Visit Scotland.
People make Glasgow.
Sorry to be gay, pal, but English.
No.
Sorry.
Get out. All right. Okay, I might cut down. Jesus Christ.
And breathe, everybody.
Yeah, that's
As
mad.
Sexy Maria would say.
You know what I'm really, really excited for, and it's a shit thing, but it's a good thing, is like the absolute collapse of the entertainment industry. The idea, like, and like, obviously a caveat, like, TV's gonna fucking knock out of the park for the next foreseeable future, because at the end of the day, Netflix, YouTube, you name it, TikTok, all that shit, it's going to unlock.
Mm-hmm.
But your films are obviously struggling big time to capture and make sense of the capital. I mean, you're looking at Disney, having just bought up Star Wars and Marvel, have just announced 20 odd different TV shows and barely any films. All the Star Wars films have been put on the back shelf.
It makes sense, though. That's just clever from their part, because no cinemas open. You can't make money from the cinemas. To be fair, they did it with Mulan, where I think the first month Mulan was out, you had to pay £30 or $30 to rent it on Disney Plus, and then it was free to watch. Not free to watch, obviously you have to pay a subscription, but you could just watch it after the 4th of December. So that's, I mean, there is people going, I want to support the industry, but it's like, really, is that a way to make money, or do you release a series that hooks people, have it kind of run over a couple of months, get everybody talking about it, get everybody trying about it, get Baby Yoda up in this bitch, and then have have 4 months worth of subscriptions to a service instead of one payment. It's like, I'm not into that.
Oh.
I mean, like, the other thing as well is like music. What's gonna happen?
True.
I'm gonna get famous. This is gonna happen.
Well, I don't like the music industry itself is largely relied on live sales for the longest time now.
Yep.
Because singles and whatnot, although they can pop, you look
Boomer.
Boomer.
I would make a vinyl scratch sound, but that would just but like, without gigs the way they are for the foreseeable future, like, I tend to worry and think twice. And it's a great time for folk to be dropping music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think me and Alex were talking about more so the last couple of episodes, like stuff we've been listening, bands and albums and whatnot. Some cracking music came out last year.
Mostly from me, but
oh yeah, absolutely.
But I struggle myself, because obviously, having tinkered in the past, it's like, well, what's the plan of action? My original social release there was literally stage, live, venting, and I think obviously live performance is always going to be here in some way, shape or form or capacity, but it is finally a time for the music industry to take a long hard look at itself and try and evolve, because if the movie industry is going to have to do that, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
How the hell are these artists going to publicise themselves outside of TikToking it and Twittering it and whatnot?
Yeah.
Twitting and tweeting.
I keep philosophizing on that, but like I said, that's it's interesting. It's an interesting time to be alive.
As soon as we're talking about music, very quickly,
here we go.
New song coming out on Friday, guys.
Nice.
New song.
Woo! Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to promote myself. That was it.
That's fair.
Perfectly fine.
Plug that.
Plug that shit. But yeah,
Plug
Friday at
that.
8
So when's
a.m.
your
it
new
comes
songs
out.
coming? So when's your songs coming out?
During the week, Tuesday last.
Last November.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's actually mad. So I've literally, I don't know what I've done with my time. Like,
No,
it's
neither.
totally crazy. Like, they obviously people are like, oh man, you have a kid, and then no, it's all true. What they say, what the people say, what the royal we say, it's true. You blink and you're like, oh shit, that's 7 months gone, and I've got a child that's alive to show for it, which is lit, and I love it. But it's like, I had so many plans. I was going to do so much. It's next year.
It's worse as I literally have no excuse.
Yeah.
It's just you had 2 weeks off there, and I was like, right, I had a full plan of action set out for my day. Like, I'm gonna get up at 7 o'clock every morning. I'm gonna get my breakfast. I'm gonna get my shit. I'm gonna do some writing, some tippy tap typing on my second jobby, and then I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get a shower. I'm gonna clear up a wee bit. I'm gonna read, well, audio read, whatever. I'm gonna put aside some time to catch up with some shows and do some gaming. And then there's time later, and you're like, nah, maybe woke up like 10, 11, nearly every other day.
Nice.
Rolled over, ate some brekkie, maybe worked out once or twice over the whole 2 weeks, and sat and watched movies. And then watched her play games because I couldn't even be arsed play games.
Sometimes you just gotta chill.
Oh, but like somebody was asking me today when I was bragging about my new telly, the 65-incher, and
What's the resolution?
it's 4K million. I don't know.
What's the refresh rate?
It's like what's the resolution? Is something like 1,600 something by something 1,300.
3,000. It's like 3,000 by 1,600 roughly. Is usually there's like 4K. It's the amount of pixels you've got. What's your refresh rate? How many hertz is it?
Right, hold on. We can settle on this. Right?
I just want to know.
Shop.
Is it good TV?
Go. LG fucking was it the 6? Right, hold on. It's just gave up 65-inch TV. I thought it was the 6 series.
Yes, they've got weird names.
6.5. It's not the 6. It's that.
Now, which one is it? Is it 6.5 UN or 6.5 Nano? Ooh.
OLED 6 LA.
LA. Okay, let's have a look at this.
I think that's it. It looks like it.
4K Smart UHD TV. Nice.
Smart 4K Ultra. It's Ultra. Look at it. It was an Ultra. Super Smash Ultra.
Specs.
You just call me Specky.
Are you calling me Specky?
Ultra.
No comment.
Atmos.
No comment.
Smart TV. Was it that or was it CX?
God, this is some
Yeah,
nerd shit, guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Right, screen size 65-inch. Screen technology OLED. Resolution 4K Ultra 3840 by 2160p. Certifications for the 4K HDR, Ultra HD, HDR Dolby, HDR10, Hybrid Log Gamma. That just sounds like a fucking new Marvel film. Dolby Vision IQ. Bezel width 10.2 millimeters.
Do you know how many times since uni started I've been called a bezel?
Bezel. It does look pretty cute.
It's even better that I think I wrote bevel down on something today at work, so I'm going to make fun of
bevel.
I reckon about 3 times a day at the minute I get called a dirty bezel.
A dirty bezel? Does it mean something different down there?
What does that mean?
I mean, it's just like a slag, like a dirty slag.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
You slag.
Yes.
How's a bezel?
Dirty bezel. Yeah.
How does bezel?
I don't know. Anyway, don't say I never taught you nothing.
There we go. The more you know.
Live, laugh, love, learn.
Yes, exactly. That's the new slogan for the podcast, guys.
Live, laugh, love,
learn.
How come I'm the only one that had a New Year's resolution?
I do actually.
Let's go.
Do tell.
So I plan to practice self-care. That's my New Year's resolution.
It's really wholesome.
That's a good one. Yeah. I'll give you that. That's a good one.
Yeah, like
That's a good one.
guys, we talk about mental health and stuff on this show, and I've got in contact with a counsellor, and I'm on new meds, and getting my weight sorted out, and I'm taking steps to be better, and that was my New Year's resolution.
Do you know what? The biggest thing you can do is start.
Exactly.
Like, for real. Like, people don't give people enough credit for, like, you're trying.
Yeah.
And that's all anyone can ask.
Exactly.
For real. For real.
So yeah, that's my New Year's resolution.
Good. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
So you're not getting it yet. Come on.
Come on.
I genuinely don't have one.
No, but if you had to have one.
If I had to have one, probably stop being a fat slut. That's probably what I'd go for. But yeah, it's so much easier said than done. Let's start back in work on Saturday. So I've been off since. I mean, I did like overtime on Christmas night, which was pretty like, 'cause it was quiet, and I was getting like double time and a half, which was awesome. But I start back at work, so I'm like, when I'm at work, I think I've literally got weights that sit next to me, and I'm like, just use them. Literally, just lift the weights up. Just use the weights. It's like, fine. So yeah, I just stop being a fat piece of shit. I think I might try and do some meal planning.
Ooh.
And like have a routine of eating, because right now, especially with Christmas, so you get like heroes or celebrations, so all fun. I just eat it. I just eat everything if it's there. I'm like, let's just get in the kitchen, we'll have a little. Like, oh, there's food. Let's eat all of it.
I think I might be the only person that has managed to lose weight over Christmas.
Yeah, I definitely haven't. Definitely haven't.
That's just a student lifestyle, though. You come back and your stomach shrunk to the size of a peanut.
We have realised I have lost like 2.5 stone since the start of uni.
Jesus. Do you think that's just because of you're just not wanting to eat because of the kind of turmoil and everything going on? You're like, this isn't normal, this isn't productive, this is just kind of shit?
Yeah, I suppose so. This is a really shit excuse, but I just don't find the time. Don't make the time. And so I just didn't, and I was just living off my interesting uni diet that you guys have heard about. But I'm part of my plan for my self-care is to have at least one meal a day, if not two.
Good. I like
that.
Get
my shit together, get myself back up to a normal, healthy Alex.
Good.
It all works in balance, It's like, I've heard a lot of folks saying, especially over the lockdowns and that, is they've been getting the, bored mouth syndrome, See,
I'm the opposite. I don't get that at all. Mm-hmm. I don't like greys. I have to set reminders on my phone for me to eat.
I don't guys. Why are you a herbivore?
Well, I am, aren't I? I'm a fucking vegan.
Alex just kicking about a field on all fours, just chilling and munching on the grass.
I love that. Alex is like, that's the literal definition of how I eat. How dare you? I'm a goddamn herbivore. Sorry, officer, I've never seen her before.
This is refusing to eat ye's fucking cutlery and shit while you eat a salad in the restaurant. Just staring folk in the eyes, you munch the grass off the plate.
There is a video of me somewhere just eating a leaf off the tree, and my mate just goes, "A vegan in his natural habitat," as if it's not a leaf.
A vegan in their natural habitat.
Oh.
Got that. I tried watching a bunch of nature shows and shit on HD, but
do you know who drives me fucking mental? David Attenborough. Can't stand it.
Why?
Yeah, why?
What's wrong with the big DA?
Look, right, I'm sure he's a lovely man.
He's old as fuck.
He's old as fuck, and I'm sure he's a lovely man. But it's the way his voice is like this.
You don't like.
I just can't.
It almost sounds like a decrepit Pooh Bear.
He sounds like he's dying. I just like, actively
Jesus.
can't.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, we're all
Do
dying.
you know who has the
probably.
best voice and was just the best person to ever exist? Bob Ross.
Good.
Did you know?
I'm just gonna put a little tree
Fun
there.
fact about Bob Ross: he was in the army as I think it was a commander or something like that, but he used to have to scream at his troops. So that's the reason he was so soft spoken. Because after he was finished in the military, he was like, "I don't want to scream. I don't want to shout anymore." Yeah, true story.
Honestly, on a regular basis, I sit and watch Bob Ross and just cry as he talks about like happy trees and stuff. I just sit there and like bawl my eyes out.
That has like ruined my image of how it was just like him with a fucking headband tied around his hair, like gone fucking Rambo in Vietnam and shit, just killing folk like on fucking mass.
Yeah, man, he's he was in the military. He used to have to scream and shout and shout and screaming.
Mad.
Decided, I don't like it.
I don't like
So what's
that.
your fucking excuse, Attenborough? Oh, you got to stay quiet as you speak to animals. Well, that was back then. Now the cameras are 4 million miles away.
Oh, yeah, no, it's the whisper talking. I just can't.
It makes my skin crawl.
It does make my skin crawl. I'm literally sat here as you do it, like, It's a bit like ASMR. We've had a conversation about this before, but I cannot stand ASMR. I just can't.
I don't know.
I can't
hack it.
It only goes so far before he just starts talking about fucking drowning polar bears falling off ice caps, and I'm just like, oh god.
Prev's like, oh, snooze fest, who cares?
Fuck the polar bears.
Clip that, somebody clip
I
that.
need ice for my monster.
You are a monster. Maybe we were the monsters the whole time.
Are we human or are we monsters?
Yes.
That'd just be plural monster.
Monster.
What?
What's that coming over here? That monster?
I wanted to be in the Monstars when I was younger. So much more than the Space Jam team.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Space Jam.
Space Jam?
Come on and
Space
slam
Alex,
and
Space Jam.
take it to the jam.
Space Jam with Michael Jordan and the fucking goddamn Looney Tunes.
Back when he was told he couldn't play basketball anymore because he was selling his shoes or something like that on the side, and he got a ban from the NBA, so he went into golf. And
I thought it was because of the AIDS.
I thought it was the AIDS. Was it? Michael Jordan had the
I
AIDS, doesn't he?
have no idea what we're talking about.
I feel like
Not a clue.
I feel like you just did slander, Priv.
No.
Okay,
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna rely on my old friend Google.
Right, for those who don't know,
Aye.
Alex, Michael Jordan was the original huge basketball star
Right.
back in the day. Had his own, like the first guy of his own range of fucking Nike trainers, Air Jordans, you may have heard.
Yeah.
Air Force Ones and all that sort of
yeah.
shit. Well, that was all
Yeah.
spawned off of the Air Jordans, which is Michael Jordan. First real mega star for basketball in that sense. So big that, as Joe was saying, in his dwindling, not in his dwindling years, but his dwindling career years, towards the end, he branched out more, was doing like commercials and shit.
Subway.
You might remember, well, you might recognise some of the memes where he like kicks up and he's just him like, stop it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's who we're talking about. I get you.
Yeah. I literally thought 2 words in a meme explains exactly who the fuck Michael Jordan is, other than 20 minutes of ranting about his entire career. So anyway, he got a contract with fucking Warner Bros. To do a live action crossover called Space Jam, where the Looney Tunes end up in reality, like literally fall through a rabbit hole into reality,
in a golf
and
course.
end up having to join Michael Jordan or recruit Michael Jordan into a basketball team to fight the Monstars.
Yes.
Okay.
Who are genetically engineered. They were
Can I
basketball
just say,
players
like,
who were
Looney
then like
Tunes wasn't a thing when I was a
possessed.
kid.
I hate you. Animaniacs?
No.
Animaniacs is lit.
Jesus. That came
Wacko
back.
Jacko and Dot.
But yeah, there's going to be a Space Jam 2.
Mhm.
I was
That's
like in the
gonna
Night
suck.
Garden, and that was my era.
Oh, and the Night Garden was
In the
trash.
Night Garden.
Although I
Phineas
do
and
like
Ferb,
Stephen
that was
Fry.
a thing.
Phineas and Ferb is lit. There is 101 ways
Phineas
summer
and
vacation.
Ferb.
School comes along just to end it. An annual problem for our generation. Not a good way to spend it.
Oh no,
Texas
troll.
Lab was
You
great
know
as
what our New Year's resolution has to be?
What?
Big beats are the best, get high all the time.
It's true. Big beats are the best. Get high all
Get
the
high
time.
all the time.
That is the Big Beat Manifesto, though.
For legal reasons, Dad, that is the Big Beat Manifesto. I don't do drugs.
The Big Beats are the best. Maybe don't get high. Maybe don't get high all the time. Maybe miss that bit out. Maybe patch it.
Big beats are the best.
Big beats are the best. It's true. Just the longer the note, the more the dread, though.
Yeah.
It needs an overwhelming sense of dread. So how are we honestly all feeling about lockdown? What, 4, 3, 4, 5,
3.
6?
3 for me. I
3
don't
for
know
me?
what it
To be fair, I haven't really left the house since like March, April last year. It's been lit. Like the wife's like that. Like, see, anyone that listens, she's like, oh yeah, I go out shopping, you know, oh, can I meet up with friends in parks and stuff? I'll go for food when it was opening. I'm like, I just don't leave the house. And she's like, I hate masks. I'm getting acne and stuff. And I'm like, I don't leave the house. I don't have to wear a mask. I just don't leave the house.
I lockdown, but it's given me time to sort myself out. So I suppose that's a good thing. But I struggle with the lack of social.
Yeah, I'm a hermit. I could honestly live the rest of my life not speaking to another soul, and I'd be okay with it.
See, I'm an I'd say I'm an extroverted introvert.
Yeah, you feel the need for the social interaction, but when it happens, you're like, oh.
Yeah, and I can do so much social interaction, and then I'm like, I don't want to talk to anyone for 3 days.
My battery is drained. It's gone.
But I need that social.
Yeah, the burst.
Yeah, and at the minute, obviously, I'm not getting that. But when I go back to uni, I'll still be allowed to do my band and stuff, so I will still have that kind of going on.
I just punched my mic in case there was a bang there. So sorry, guys.
That's not very nice. You should apologise to your mic.
Sorry, mic. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I was scratching my head and then my hand.
Prov go. Prov, are you still there?
Yeah, no, so I'm just letting you drift. Right?
Chit-chat,
I was going to make a joke about snipping him saying sorry, Mike, and making it out like he actually defamed
big Mick.
Anyway.
Big Mickey Joe.
Yeah. Lockdown's had a weird, it seems like a weird, profound effect on me. It's fucking drained my creativity, and I'm annoyed at that.
Yeah.
Because I think it came at the right time.
But it went on too long.
Yeah, well, it came at the exact right time to kind of get it up me, so to speak.
All right. Okay.
In the sense of, I was always quite I've went these entertainers and these industry folks, think outside the box, man. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. You just got to there's folk out there making TikToks and fucking making, and then actually when you sit and think about it for long enough, it's like, oh shit, it can be hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Oh, if you these people specifically with the TikTok, this lot are literally coming up with this shit on the fly by themselves.
Yep.
And they were doing it before lockdown. It's just.
Prov, you watched my TikTok the other day, didn't you?
But the fact that I had certain plans specifically for this year to literally assemble people in person, was my main goal and object, was to get people in a location and film as much shit as possible then and there, and then spend the rest of the time chopping that up, dicing that up, making that into something usable. But I mean, at the same time, there was no excuse, because I came away with stuff like a late night party thing, which is realistically bare minimal effort. But it's also came at the perfect time to go, no, yeah, you can go head first into all that shit. You probably should be spending all that time doing that shit. But what's more important, as Alice has been pointing out, is that you actually get your fucking head right, get your mental right, get your mind right, get your food right, all that shit. It's a lot to juggle, especially when you have far too many plates spinning. But thankfully, with this, I think it's gave a lot of people, including myself, a bit of a priority check, a bit of a reality check, a bit of a no, what is important, right? Your immediate friends, family, you and yourself. So short of using that as an excuse, I think in time I'll certainly be in a lot better place to be able to go, no, right, this is exactly what I want to do. The plan is honed because I've spent time thinking about it, And it's teaching us to be able to pivot. It's teaching us to be able to roll with the punches and,
Pivot!
At the same time, though, if, like if you haven't done anything all year, then that's fine as well.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up. I mean, this is, like, unprecedented.
It's been a fucking traumatic year.
Yeah.
And so if you've done fuck all other than, like, roll out of bed and eat pizza all year, then that's fine.
Yeah, everyone deserves a cheat year 2020. It's totally understandable.
I love I'm quite enjoying the kind of depressing memes though. People like, yeah man, 2021 is going to be so good. 5 days into 2021, national lockdown. Scotland and England locked them right the fuck down. This new strain's kicking an ass. The highest infection rates we've ever had. Cut it down, lock it down, shut it down. It's like, oh fuck. Here we go. Maybe it's not going to be Mammy. Maybe it's not.
I really look forward to like a time when these like the literal word lockdown is just not fucking used, or when someone says it, everybody goes like what? Oh, mind that. You're like you can already chart out like that it's 5 to 10 years the talking heads kind of shows that you see on like Sky or some shit. You're like, oh, what it was like back in the 90s. And they got all these folk that were vaguely kind of maybe had a one-hit wonder in the 90s to talk all about the 90s. And then, but it'll be this, it'll be 2020, all the year. I just like, the phrases for me is what I won't miss. Like, people are actually like, speaking like, in this time of COVID. I'm like, oh, see that? I don't know why, but it fucking it gives me the rage,
we
man.
must fight this.
It's just so biblical and so like in this time, COVID. Like, shut up, man. It's not a time. It's not a time.
It's not.
It's not. Well, unfortunately, it's went on long enough now that it will forever be a fucking time. But fuck off.
So what's mad is it's never going to completely go away. We're not going to be able to just get rid of it. Like that's not how it's going to work. No. It's just going to be something that we learn, adapt, and live with. I think
almost like a flu.
Nah, it's a bit more infectious than a flu. That's where the big issue is. That's what a lot of people don't get. Like people like, but it's got a lower. It doesn't kill as many people as flu. It's like that's not wrong. I mean that's right. But 5 people catch it instead of 2 people catching it. So it's like explosive and it's infectious. That's the scary bit. So it's just like from now on we all need to wash our hands more, and that's going to be like just a normal thing. And masks might be a permanent thing, which is mad.
Hope so. I quite like them.
You're like, I don't need to put on makeup, put a hood on, you can't even see my fucking face.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, I've literally got a cough for wearing that fucking thing. It gets wet. Standing in the goddamn. It's not a mask. It's like one of the proper like neck sleeve type things.
A bandana.
Yeah, a snood dana, a neck dana, whatever. And because it's cold outside, your breath, and
then it freezes,
moisturizes it. Yeah, and it's supposed to be really bad for what do they call it? It's like bacterial pneumonia and shit.
Fun.
Yeah, like a lot of people, if they don't wash that shit and they'll let it get moisture constantly. I specifically make sure I wash mine, but even just breathing through a cloth, I've genuinely found kind of harder as the years went on. I don't know if that's anything to do with like the anxiety or what have you, but it definitely gets me feeling a bit stuffy. I don't mind, but after like a full day wearing masks at work for certain other purposes, and then putting that on to go on, giving me the
Doubling
end,
down.
you're like,
Just
get me to this fucking
just
thing.
get a fish tank, put it
Okay.
over your head. Done.
Right.
That's you, Bubble.
Okay.
Can I get one of the little treasure chests in the corner?
yeah. No, fill it with water as well.
That's a deal breaker.
And just have a hose coming out underneath it. He's like, bloop, 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 bloop.
I'll tell you what
Just walking
is going to
around
be
like
interesting.
weird.
Post this lockdown, I have a full day session tattoo booked.
Oh, good
And I
luck
will
with
be
that.
having a full day session in a mask.
Oh, shit.
What
Yeah,
the
fuck
fuck
that.
are you getting done that's taking a full day?
I mean, I'm basically starting my sleeve, man.
Loads of tattoo. Loads of ink, bruh.
Big
Bruh.
ink.
Monsters Ink.
You've
Monstars Ink.
You've been tatted before.
Me, yeah, a couple of times. I've got
Right.
6, 5.
Because going from nothing to a fucking sleeve is going to be like.
Yeah, no, it's on the arm that I've already got tattoos on.
Nice.
So I'm filling up the outside of the top bit, if that makes sense.
Filling up the space.
Hell yeah. I'm getting a guitar
Talk about yourself like a doodle
Oh, that's
pad.
cute.
and some flowers. And
You get a guitar
no, I'm getting a guitar tattoo. That's what my tattoo is of.
Can you play the guitar tattoo?
Maybe? If you're high enough.
Is there any way? Is there any way we can make this a
Could
thing?
be.
Some just few fucking RFID chips in each
and
of
the bits. Aye.
Yeah, fucking. That'd be so funny. You're just rocking away. I don't know why I done a Bill and Ted thing. Don't call me a fucking boomer.
Boomer!
God damn it.
Did they not make it a Bill and Ted?
They did. didn't
Bombed
they?
like fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they made another Bill and Ted. And it kind of, I think it maybe bombed
I'm
a bit.
just
I don't know.
gonna
I heard it was just
nod and smile. Uh-huh.
For those who don't know, Bill and Ted was a successful non-trio of films back in the day with the one and only Keanu Reeves.
Sad man
and
Keanu.
his,
We love Keanu.
teenage Twilight. And after 20 plus years, they decided to make a threequel, finish the trilogy. And instantly kind of stood on the lore because at the end, spoiler alert, of 2, they have baby boys. But in the trilogy in the future, they are girls. So unless it's
Bill and
implying
Ted said
that
trans rights.
that's what I was getting. But yeah, I never heard anything great about it. But at the same time, it kind of came out and the accursed
Yeah,
year.
it's true. Kind of disappeared into dust.
I've got Tenet on DVD there. I'm gonna watch
Apparently,
it
that
when I get
is
some
really, really good.
4K.
It's confusing, but very
I've heard
good.
mixed, but yeah, my sister says it's fucking amazing. So I'm biding my time though because I want a 4K player to put it on a 4K telly, and I've not got a 4K player.
Bum,
So
bum, 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 bum. The
to be honest, it's going to mean a difference to me.
yeah,
My old eyes.
that's actually what it is. You're like, you'd have been fine with 720 in that size. You're like, I just need the actual space to see it. I just need the letters bigger. I can't read it.
My secret's out. Fuck. It's actually that bad when games will put so much fucking tiny little writing in it that you need to buy a 65-inch.
Do you know
telly
what? That's
just
actually one thing that really fucked me off. We see when we got to, like HDMI. It was like HD games, Xbox 360 games. All the text was tiny. Like literally, it was like, why is it so small? Like, I'm not playing on a big TV here, and I'm playing in standard def because I'm a poor boy and I don't work. What the fuck? I can't read what it says. What's going on?
It's literally like half of the games, if you're lucky. Probably a handful of games over the past year have finally started to put in decent accessibility functions.
Imagine being someone who's like, you've got sight issues, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna use my magnifier just to read this text, and you try it and it's all pixelated because it's so tiny and the resolution of your screen isn't high. You're like, oh, shit.
I've been wearing varifocals since I was about 12. My eyesight is poor. And the subtitles and stuff on films, not a chance, mate.
Nah, see, I
Not a chance
almost
now.
Dubs over subs, mate. Dubs
Dubs
over
over
subs.
subs.
I completely disagree.
No, but
Be a slow. Be
I'm
a
a-
troll. Don't be so fucking.
yeah, don't be
I'm a-
ableist to be a troll.
Wait, is ableist?
Is that the bad
That's-
thing?
Yeah,
is
when you
that,
hear people
is
called
that
able.
actually the bad thing though?
That is the actual bad thing, yeah.
Ableist
Is that the actual
is-
bad- Right, no, we're not descending into peep show quotes again.
I was asking a
I knew
genuine
what was
question. I was
going
like,
on
is
back
ableist
then.
not mean that I want people? What?
No, it's the
what's
bad
thing.
ableist then?
It's
I know, they should have called it ablephobic or some shit, or disablephobic.
Then
or
what's
something.
disableist?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, fuck your terminology.
It's when you think too hard about the terminology and gives a fucking brain aneurysm.
Brain rot.
Shouts to Dr. Dre. Fuck.
What?
Forgot about Dre.
Dr. Dre fucking forgot about Dre. He had a brain
That's
aneurysm.
mad.
Shit.
Apparently he's alright in hospital. We had a fucking full blown.
What a ledge.
Mad.
Yeah. It'd be fucking really shit if he was to get detox done in time. That's a really selfish and horrible thing to say.
It's quite bad.
But it's like his final magnum opus, kind of. This album's been coming for like 20 years plus. For those who don't know, Alex, Dr. Dre was a really famous music producer back in the
I
day.
know
He
who
found
Dr.
Eminem.
Dre is.
You just
Yeah, well, everybody wants to act like they forgot about
fuck
Dre,
you.
Alex. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, motherfuckers act. But okay. Right, well, before we descend into another meme-filled, lyric-filled bout of chaos, I think we should draw this trilogy to a close. And I appreciate you guys for making it again. And apologies again for dropping the ball, folks. The trilogy shall be uploaded.
excellent. I hope so.
Beautiful.
I sure do hope so.
UI Riders off, Joel. Say
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
No, wait. There is one thing I want to say though. Did you see the? I think it was GameSpot or something. Somebody did a review in the new Spider-Man, and the reviewer like just put his foot in his mouth, and he's talking about how Miles Morales jumps off buildings, and he literally says it's something like he's got the cocky swagger of a young black teen. And you're like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh.
Yeah, just in case you hadn't heard that. So this
Oh.
That's really
this
cringe.
podcast is all the swagger of a young black teen.
Right.
Who is actually a young black
no.
teen. Like, what is that?
It's
Makes no
so
fucking
dumb,
sense.
man. It's like, why would, like, especially in this climate, like,
Oh,
What?
that's made me cringe.
Yeah. But you should go and like, it's the actual review is so funny because he's like,
Who is this? Is this a game journalist or is this
an
just like a
actual
random
reviewer. Wait a
review?
minute, let me just type in swagger of
Games journalism, folks.
Game journalism.
So so social justice, it's actually racist.
yeah, it is. So and fully capture the exaggerated swagger of a young black teen.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Bro, it's like one fucking. It's like one democratic quote for calling him a young fucking
Yeah.
predator or
It's,
something. That's fucking.
Yeah, it was
bro.
GameSpot. GameSpot did a review. It's the way he leaps off of rooftops and flips backwards to face the camera before falling into a headfirst dive is just full of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking moron.
Was that even mean?
Oh Jesus!
You know, black teen swagger. We can. That's that.
So
You know, did they?
So
They do.
so dumb. On that reminds me of one other thing. There's a YouTuber called Video Game Donkey who is very good. I haven't watched much of him,
Classic.
but my mates love him, and I need to get into it because he's the videos I've seen, I love them. But my mates are like, yeah, no, he rips into reviewers because literally all they say, especially GameSpot and IGN, they literally say any game you played, like it really feels like you're playing as this character. It's like in Spider-Man, like it really feels like you're Spider-Man. It's like, no fucking shit, like you idiots.
Isn't that
That's
the
the
point?
point.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Games journalism, guys. Let's not get into Gamergate 2.0 just quite yet.
We'll
So
save that for
Okay.
next
Wait till
week.
the movie comes out.
Can't do it. But yeah, pleasure as always, guys. Have a lovely day, lovely week, lovely night.
Lovely
Gamers
day.
rise up again.
Oh, live, laugh, lockdown.
Live, laugh, learn.
Live, laugh, love, learn, lockdown.
Bye.
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 That was